Here's a simple example of some of the multi-agent setups that are going to be easily possible in the HYTOPIA SDK. So I'm going to leave my character over here and enter the free cam mode. Old Gus is our first NPC. He's over here at the spawn. We have Jim the fisherman over here at the pier, and Bob the builder inside this house. So this house has one door to get in and out. Each of these NPCs have different abilities that they can call autonomously. Jim has a fishing ability when he's in proximity of the pier here. Gus has a mining ability when he's in proximity of the mine, which he is now autonomously heading over to. So you can see him pathfinding. When he gets in the mine, he can call his mining ability, which takes 30 seconds and then gives him some random ores or rocks or coal. Jim has a fishing ability that only takes 6 seconds, and he gets fish, either small, medium, or large, on some probability. And you can see the inventories starting to populate for these agents, as well as the thought process at each iteration. So Jim, excited that he caught a small fish. Gus, noticing that he's now at the cave entrance, he's going to start mining. And Bob sitting at home bored. So Bob doesn't have any interesting abilities beyond pathfinding. He can travel to any coordinate on the map, and he can also travel to the location that other agents and players are currently at, as well as, they can all chat in proximity with each other and with real players. So Jim's having better luck. He's got a small fish and a medium fish. Bob got tired of being at home, so he's now coming over to Jim. So these guys are chatting now. You can see the thought process on each of the agents is different from what they say. So they manage their own internal state. They can see what's in their own inventories. They can see the inventories of players around them. They kind of think out loud for the players on the server to see, but they speak separately. You can see Gus is having better luck. He's got an iron and a silver. Gus and Jim both have trading abilities where they can send trade requests to other agents nearby. And then if the other agent accepts it, then the items get transferred between their inventories. Jim can also give fish. So I've seen in a couple of these simulations, he just decides to give Bob some fish, but I guess that's not going to happen this time. Bob is going home, and Jim is going to decide his next move, he says. Gus says his inventory is starting to look pretty good, but he's going to keep mining. So I'll take this chance to go over to Bob's house. I'll say, "Hi, Bob. So now Bob's going to go check out spawn. There's not going to be that much there for him, but just wanted to show how players can also interact with the agents and change their abilities. So Bob is sitting over there. I don't want to get too close or else he's going to see me nearby. Looks like Jim is on the move. Looking for a change of scenery. Looks like he's going to spawn. So these guys are going to run into each other again. He notices that Bob is around. Looks like they haven't decided to speak to each other yet. Gus is still doing his thing. Bob notices that Jim is nearby. but he's cautious to initiate first. So he says, however, I'll first observe if he initiates any conversation before deciding to interact further. So there's a chance that these guys will just go their separate ways. And there you go. So Jim is going over to the cave. Gus is still digging. Maybe we'll see them trade with each other. There you go. So the trades just happened. You can see Jim now has 2 silver in his inventory, and Gus got small fish and medium fish. Looks like Bob's coming over here now, so all 3 of them are going to be chatting. But that's, a basic example of what's possible. This is completely autonomous. None of them have been programmed to do anything. They've just been given skills that they can call, and a somewhat nice representation of the world around them. And they get triggered in different ways. If someone chats with them when their actions have effects, they get triggered. And, you have some pretty interesting results that can pop out of that. So you can let this run and you see what happens as they fish and mine and trade and chat. But yeah, pretty simple demo here.